Hello dear student, I am Santosh Boroste. From today, I am going to take online lecture series. In this series, we will discuss the different important chapter of management accounting subject. First of all, I welcome all of you in this lecture. Today, I have selected topic for discussion is marginal costing. In this lecture, we are going to discuss definition, meaning, objective, features, advantages and limitations of management accounting. What is marginal costing? It is perhaps the most controversial and interesting subject in cost and management accounting. It is not actually a method of costing on the lines of any other form of costing. It clearly brings out the relationship between profit and volume of output, which is helpful to the management for decision making. Let's discuss the definitions of marginal costing. Marginal costing is the ascertainment of marginal cost by difference between fixed and variable and of the effect on profit of changes on the volume or type of output. Let's see the objective of marginal costing. First objective is to take decisions on important matters relating to the management. Another one is to conduct profit planning, which can be done from past records. To find out the controllable and uncontrollable factor, to fix the exact selling price of the profit. Features of marginal costing. The usefulness of the marginal cost system depends upon a correct appreciation of the behavior of cost with changes. In long run, costs are separated into the fixed and variable elements. Semi-variable costs are also analyzed into fixed and variable. Only the variable or marginal costs are taken into account for computing product cost. The volume of stock of finished products and work in progress also comprise only the variable cost. Fixed costs are written off during the period in which they are incurred and they do not find place in product cost or in the inventories. Prices are based on marginal cost and marginal contributions. Let's see advantages. First is simplicity. Marginal costing is simple to understand and operate. It can be combined with other forms of costing such as budgetary costing, standard costing without much difficulty. Another one advantages is elimination of varying charge per unit. In marginal costing, fixed overheads are not charged to the cost of production. Due to this, the effect of varying charges per unit is avoided. Third advantages of marginal costing is maximum return to the business. The effect of alternative sales or production policies can be more readily appreciated and assessed, and decisions taken will yield the maximum return to the business. Fourth of advantages of marginal costing is accurate overhead recovery rate. It eliminates large balance left in overhead control account, which indicate the difficulty of ascertaining an accurate overhead recovery rate. Another one advantages is cost control. Practical cost control is greatly facilitated by avoiding arbitrary allocation of fixed overhead. Efforts can be concentrated on maintaining a uniform and consistent marginal cost useful to the various levels of management. Cost control. Practical cost control is greatly facilitated by avoiding arbitrary allocation of fixed overhead, efforts can be concentrated on maintaining a uniform and consistent marginal cost useful to the various level of management. Next advantage is short-term profit planning. It helps in short-term profit planning by break-even charts and profit graphs. Comparative profitability can be easily assessed and brought to the notice of the management for decision making. Now, let's discuss the limitations of marginal costing. First limitation is misleading result. It is very difficult to segregate all cost into fixed and variable cost very clearly, since all costs are variable in the long run. Hence such segregation sometimes may give misleading results. Another one is avoid semi-variable costs. Semi-variable costs are considered in the analysis. Next limitation is problem of recovery of overheads. There is problem of over or under recovery of overheads, since variable costs are apportioned on estimated basis and not on the actuals. Next one is distorted picture of profit. The cost closing stock consists of variable cost only and ignore fixed cost. This gives distorted picture of profits. And last limitation is ignorance of time factors. Since the time factor is completely ignored, comparison of performance between two periods on the basis of contribution alone will give the misleading result. Now we can conclude marginal costing combines the techniques of cost recording and cost reporting. Profitability of the department's products or services is determined in terms of the marginal contribution. It is not actually a method of costing on the lines of any other form of costing, that is job costing or process costing. Profitability of an undertaking by considering the behavior. It clearly brings out the relationship between profit and volume of output, which is helpful to the management for decision making. Thank you.